Cicada are back. It is 7 years since their last appearance. We have one species of cicada, Cyclochilla australasiae, but it comes in three colour morphs: a green form called the greengrocer, an orange with black markings called the masked devil, and a yellow form called Yellow Monday. 30 years ago I was given a few acorns, which were sown in the veggie garden, grown out in pots and eventually planted out as small trees, some of which are now a substantial size. Towards the end of September, small holes appear in the soil beneath these oak trees. Eggs laid by the previous generation have hatched into nymphs, burrowed into the soil, where they have spent the last 7 years, feeding on the sap from the oak tree roots until they are mature. When the soil temperature is right, they burrow out of the soil, climb up any nearby solid object, grasp onto it, and emerge from their nymph exoskeleton as a mature cicada. This process takes place after sundown, making it difficult to video. It was raining gently when this was recorded, but it didn't dampen their enthusiasm in the slightest. Not wanting to leave my camera out in the rain overnight, I captured a newly emerged nymph and set it up on a piece of firewood on the table inside, and had this time-lapse video the next morning. The cicada was returned to its oak tree. I had set up a camera earlier to film an emerging cicada, but it was pinched by a wattlebird. Being a honey eater, I thought they enjoyed nectar from flowers, but they apparently like a bit of variety in their diet. The observant kookaburra is a frequent visitor to the oak trees at this stage, and scavenging magpies inspect the ground under the tree for prey. The cicada wings and head are often not eaten and can be found all over the place at this particular time. The newly emerged cicada remain near their shedded exoskeleton while they dry out and their bodies harden in the early morning, before climbing further up the tree to merge with the foliage. They are now free to fly off in search of a mate. The nymph shells eventually fall from their perch and litter the ground beneath the trees. There would be many hundreds of them, and if walking around here, your steps are accompanied by a crunching sound. The sheer number of nymph shells ensure that at least some survive to adulthood to ensure the survival of the species. For the next few weeks, we can look forward to the sound of male cicada as they compete for the attention of females to mate, lay eggs, and ensure the next generation of cicada in 7 years' time.